my name is Enfiende, and in this video I will show you of a technique that enables you to throw your explosives the furthest possible distance that you can do in the game. Or at least to my knowledge, there's no other hidden technique to get extra distance out of them. So the thing is, some of you will already know about this technique, and I'm not only talking about you experienced players, but some of you only have 20 hours in the game. This will be nothing that you think of. This is how you always throw a grenade, for example. But the truth is that I did not know about this way of throwing grenades until I had more than 1,000 hours in the game. So I hope and I think I'm not the only one who this has slipped by. But with that said, let's get down to the point. So before I knew of this technique, I only knew of two different speeds that you could throw your grenades at, or any explosive for that matter. One, which is standing still and throwing it, which lets it go a certain distance. The other, to get it to go a bit further, was to walk while throwing it, which builds up momentum and lets it go further, just like it would in real life. But just like in real life, the best way to throw something far is to build up as much momentum as you can, so basically run and throw something. And I didn't think you could do that in this game, because I had never seen anyone do that until I noticed a friend of mine from the Tor clan, Max Roll. I saw that it was all quite by accident, but I saw that he ran while he threw his grenades. And that's why he got so much distance on them as well, because I first noticed that he threw his grenades really, really far, and I thought that was so weird. And I talked with him afterwards, and he showed me how he does it, because he thought that's how everybody does it. He didn't realize he did something special, or at least in my knowledge, something that's special within the competitive scene. So he showed me how to do it, and it kind of blew my mind how much further the grenade actually goes. And I didn't know of this technique, even though I had 1,000 hours in the game. So this is how it looks when you run and throw a grenade. And that is obviously the longest way to throw a grenade if you add a jump on top of it. Just like that, you can add a jump while standing still, or you can add a jump while running to get the longest possible throw in the game. So when I learned of this, my mind was kind of blown away actually. Firstly, just because I thought, wow, how could I not have known about this before? It's such an obvious thing, really. But secondly, which I'm going to show you now, it opens up so many new possibilities. You can throw your grenades further, so that also means you can try new stuff that if you didn't know about this technique, which I didn't for some while ago, if this is new to you, then it opens up a lot of new stuff. And in my next video, which I'm gonna try to make as soon as possible, I'm gonna show you a few of these grenade throws, mainly pre-nades, but also a bit of flashbangs that I found the next coming weeks after I found out about this. This one here on heights is just, I actually didn't do much on heights because I don't like the map much myself. But just as a quick example here, I used to, before I knew this, I used to do a few pre-nades from up here onto Bravo or into Connector, for example, like so. A common one that I did just because it's good, kill anyone in there. And that was the longest I could throw because it's a walk jump throw, which was the best technique I knew. But now with this one, it opens up new possibilities, as I said. To throw it over the man cave instead of throwing it into the connector. And I mean, you can fiddle around with this, you can find so many new things, but that, for example, if you can manage to get a good bounce and land it in this area, you can get them while they're running out of spawn, crossing this bridge, you're gonna kill someone already here, and that will probably shock a lot of people because they're not used to getting naded back here, at least not in competitive play. Because from what I know, not many people know about this technique, or if they do, they're not using it to its full potential, because I've never gotten naded that far back. So before I finish up and show you how to do this, how to do the running throw, I'm gonna show you a cool interaction with flashbangs that I noticed with this as well. So if you didn't know already, flashbangs have a certain radius which it blind people within. If there's something in the way, like a wall in between you and the flashbang, you're not gonna get blinded, of course. But also if you're too far away, you're not gonna get blinded either. So if I do a bit of a cheat here, like just no clip and throw it really far away, I'm not getting blinded because it was so far away from me. Like so. And you can even do it normally by walking and throwing and then taking a few steps back, and you're not getting blinded. That's pretty cool, that's good to know. But the problem is, if you keep walking while doing this, or even start running or something, you're gonna get blinded by your own flashbang. What I noticed with this, actually it's better over here because I used it quite a lot on this spot here on this map. What I noticed, what you do, if you right click a flash, which you should already know, the fuse is 1 second longer. I think it's 1 second. So it will explode a bit later. That's the right click, it explodes a bit later. As you can see, I didn't get blinded, but if I do that throw and keep walking forward or running, I will get flashed. So with a running throw, I will throw the flashbang further outside of my own blind radius. So it could look like this. See? And I didn't get flashed myself, even though I kept running basically towards it the whole time. I can do it even better here, maybe. Now I'm running straight towards it, and I don't get flashed, because it's simply too far away. But obviously the enemies over there get flashed, so on this map it's also very nice to, when you're gonna get onto Bravo or something in the beginning of a round, you can throw one and keep on running without losing any kind of speed. That's what's so good with this kind of throw, with the running throw. I can get on, all those people are flashed because they exploded up here, so anyone in this area is flashed, but I didn't have to stop, I didn't have to do anything really. So I started using flashbangs like that a lot, which was probably actually what was the best thing with this new technique. You would think it's throwing grenades further, but the flashbangs was a really cool thing. Okay, I'll finish up with just showing you how to do it. Okay, so if you already know how to do a run throw, then you can close down the video if you want, because there's nothing new for you here. If you don't, then stay for the next minute or two and I'll show you how. So, I'm assuming, since you don't know, you are either clicking while you're throwing your grenade, maybe walking or standing still, that doesn't really matter. You're clicking, so I'm just click my left mouse and he throws the grenade with the animation. Or you're holding it down a little bit, like now, I'm holding down my left and then I'm throwing it. Either way, if you are running and you just click, nothing happens. He doesn't throw the grenade because you're running. And if you're running and you're holding down, he starts walking. The trick to get him to keep running is to do in between. You don't click, but you also don't hold. You click for half a second or so. So you hold for a super short amount of time, if you want to say that, or you click for a bit of a longer time. So it's a bit of a window there that you have to hit to make him not start walking, but also not just ignore your command. So you run and you click hold, kinda, and then he keeps on running. So you just have to find it. It's very easy once you start doing it, so you will find it very, very easily. A difficult part with this kind of throw is that with just holding, you can line up, or you can decide yourself how long you want it to explode. You see there, it's exploding in midair. There's no way of doing that while run throwing. It's always going to have the same kind of fuse, because you're not cooking the grenade, you're just running and throwing it. There's no way of cooking while running, okay? So you can't run and cook a grenade. That's the big problem. And that limits a lot of these kind of throws that you can do. But it's still a fantastic thing. Like, you can get it over this house very easily, for example, with doing like so. But there's no way to cook it so that it explodes midair. I hope that makes it understandable. I think so. Just try it out, get on a server. You don't even have to be on a private server technically. Just get on a server and try running, hold W, hold shift, never let go of W and shift, and then click, but for a bit of a longer time. If you just click, nothing's gonna happen. But if you click for a bit longer, he's gonna keep on running and pull out the grenade. Like so. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll make sure I'll get up that video, as I said, about these new grenade throws that I found, and I'll see you in that one. But for now, bye.